Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Streamer Report. That's right, we're back again. It's March Caprice. We're excited. I'm Mike, and with me, as always, is my brother Jason. Hello, Jason.
Heyo, heyo.
And today we are here with Original Dreamer. Hi, Dreamer. How's it going?
Hi, how's it going? It's going.
It's a great day for March Caprice, as you can all imagine. Let's get into it. Why don't you tell the people at home, maybe who aren't familiar with you, who you are and what you do?
Hi, I'm Original Dreamer or _ Original Dreamer 06, whatever. I don't know. I'm a faceless content creator, I guess. I make art, I write, I cosplay. I kind of do basically anything and everything under the arts category. I don't know. I think that's about it. I'm a small streamer. Oh, my pronouns are she, he, they. So just anything. Go wild with it. That's about it, I guess.
Get chickens now! You will give me eggs, do you hear me?
Oh. Oh, shit.
Make children!
Oh my god!
So, for March Caprice, before tuning into your stream, what is one thing people should know?
One thing that people should know, I don't know, that I'm kind of silly. I'm kind of silly.
I would prefer if you didn't pull the same thing your father pulled.
Yeah, that would be bad.
No! You don't just do that on stream!
I have daddy issues.
He admits it! Oh my god.
My daddy took off on me.
Somebody.
Well, yeah, most of the times on my streams, I also have my friends there, so, like, we always do, like, a, hey, this is insert friend, I guess. There's not much to know about, like, before I stream. It's just, we just have fun. I kind of just go off whatever happens. Like, we could start the stream as, like, oh, playing Kingdom Hearts, and we could end it being, like, watching silly, goofy YouTube videos. Who knows?
Satan from deep within us.
That didn't go off for either of us.
We didn't like that one very much.
Clip.
Wait, actually, I think you can clip. Hold up. I'm gonna try this feature. We're gonna try a feature.
Okay.
Clip
Okay.
that.
Love it. Love it. How did you originally get into Kingdom Hearts?
Oh man, this is a really funny story because I remember walking into an EB Games and I saw, this is when I was just getting into anime, and I saw the Kingdom Hearts 3 cover. At the time I didn't know it was Kingdom Hearts 3, and it had, like, you know, Sora, whatever, and also like Donald and Goofy in the gang. And I was like, an anime boy with Disney characters. Like, what is, I was baffled. I was like, what? And I was like, no way this is good. So I grab it and I'm like, oh, it's the third game. And I was like, oh, I don't really want to play all the games before that or whatever. And I guess, like, I told my mother or something, and she was like, oh, it looks like a really cute game. And I was like, I don't know, not my thing. And so she bought them for me for Christmas. And I was like,
Oh my
okay, well,
gosh.
now she bought the big pack, which was like 1 through back cover, and she was like, yeah, I think you'll like it because I was reading it and it sounds like something you'd play. And it sounds like something you'd play, and I was like, well, I don't know, but now I have to play it. Ended up playing it, got attached instantly. I was like, damn, this is good. This is really good.
That's
Yeah,
great
shout out
parenting.
Original Dreamer mom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great parenting right there. I wish my dad would have bought me Kingdom Hearts. That'd have been awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
So that being said, what Kingdom Hearts game is your favorite?
Oh, my favorite. I did a video last year for March Caprice saying how Union X was the best Kingdom Hearts game, and I stand by that to this day.
Wow. I don't know that I agree with you, but I'll defer to you on that
I
one.
respect it.
I respect the
I
opinion.
respect it.
I've seen, I know the Spikeghetti's lore. I know it.
It's a game.
Yeah, it
Not
is.
anymore, actually.
Yeah, it's actually not a game anymore, but it was a game.
Tragically.
Very, very tragic. We, despite some of the things we might have said about it, we did not want to see it go away. That's for sure.
All right, so we talked about a tragedy. Now let's get into something a bit nicer. A good memory. What is your favorite like the number one memory for streaming Kingdom Hearts that you have?
Streaming Kingdom Hearts, that's rough because only recently did I figure out how to properly stream Kingdom Hearts. So I haven't actually, until this March Caprice, I haven't actually streamed the game Kingdom Hearts. But I've done Kingdom Hearts adjacent things. Like I did, I think last year, one year at some point, I did a Kingdom Hearts tier list. So I guess I gotta have to say that because that was like the only thing I did, unfortunately.
No, that's sick.
No,
That's cool.
we
you're
love
saying
tier lists.
March Caprice will be your first like Kingdom Hearts streaming foray, so
Yeah,
people
kind
should
of.
check it out. Yeah.
What Kingdom Hearts 4 is on the horizon, hopefully. What's something that you really want to see in Kingdom Hearts 4?
Gameplay wise, I don't know. Just don't bring back BBS. Don't bring back BBS gameplay. I despise BBS gameplay. Lore wise, I would have to say like bringing all the characters that are quote unquote dead, like all the Keyblade kids from Union X and Dark Road and whatever, like because we saw Strelitzia, so I'm like, okay, is this like the death world, I guess? So I want to see all of them, and I want to see the interact, and I also want to see more Masters of Masters. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's great. That's awesome. Okay.
That will be really cool to see if that ends up happening.
Right.
Like with
right.
the whole, all of them are there. Like we're all Keyblade wielders at heart.
Right? And it's like they just show up and they're like, hey, I know, insert this guy. And it's like, what? I know that guy.
Well, you said like in a previous you made a video for a previous March Caprice, so you've been in it before, but what drew you to apply to March Caprice?
You're gonna love this. It was the very first March Caprice. The very first time I heard about it was I was listening to your guys' podcast.
No way.
I'm not even lying. You guys mentioned it. And I was like, oh, an online celebration? That's weird. But I checked it out anyways. And I was like, dude, I could do this.
I love
that
it.
your initial was, that's weird.
I
But
do.
let me
I
check
do
it
that a
out.
lot. I do that a lot. But you guys are like hyping it up. And I was like, man, I got to check this out.
All right, so now I
That's sick.
can write to Mr. March Caprice and tell him that to send the check in the mail because we
Yep.
did our job. We did our job. We did it.
Gimme.
All right, so that's basically all the questions we have. So before we let you go, Dreamer, why don't you tell everybody A, about what you're doing for March Caprice, and then B, where people can find you for that, and also on social media and stuff if they want to follow you.
Yeah, well, okay. For my stream on, I don't know what day it is. We haven't had this.
Yeah, we don't know yet. We don't know yet.
It'll be on screen somewhere.
It'll happen eventually. Whatever. My stream, I'm having my friend Chaos Demon, or Chaos, who has never played a single Kingdom Hearts game in their life, hop on and play Kingdom Hearts 1 with me.
Love it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think we started it a little bit a while ago, but they haven't gone back there. We're gonna have fun. There's gonna be commentary back and forth. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be hype. Trust.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
That some of the best KH content on the internet is people playing Kingdom Hearts for the first time. So no, that sounds awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah. So where can people find this stream and find you, and if they want to follow and everything you do? Because admittedly, you do a lot, right?
Oh yeah, I'm kind of everywhere, honestly. Like, so on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/originaldreamer06. And literally anywhere else, I think it's either _originaldreamer06 or just originaldreamer06 or just originaldreamer06 everywhere else. Like Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. I'm most active on Instagram, I'll be honest. YouTube, whatever you think about it, I'm probably there.
Love it. So everybody, like we said, we don't know the time yet, but somewhere on the screen it says when Dreamer's stream is. Go check it out. It's gonna be a blast. March Caprice.
It'll happen.
It will definitely happen. It's definitely going to happen. Thank you, Dreamer, for joining us. It was a blast.
Thank you.
Of course. Everybody go check
Go
out Dreamer's
follow.
stream. Go follow. And
I just did. Go follow now.
yeah, go follow right now. Jason, thank you for joining me for the Streamer Report, and we will see you guys next time. May your heart be your guiding key. Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Streamer Reports. I'm Mike. Up there's Jason, or wherever I put him on the screen, and we are the co-hosts of the longest-running Kingdom Hearts podcast, The Ansem Report, and we're here interviewing people for March Caprice with the Streamer Reports. Today, we have Ben from the Gorge podcast. Hello, Ben. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
Oh, so good, man. So happy to be here.
Fantastic.
Excited to interview a bunch of great, amazing people that are doing cool stuff for March Caprice. Let's get started and start with tell the people at home who maybe aren't familiar with you who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Ben. I am one of the hosts of The Gorge with now it is Ben, Sarah, Saturn, and Oates.
Oh, wow.
Normally just talk about video games, entertainment, stuff like that. Every 3 times a month we do that. But I personally am the requisite huge Kingdom Hearts fan of the group.
Nice.
And so when I heard about this event where it's like, oh yeah, you can stream for a bunch of people and talk about Kingdom Hearts, I'm like, yeah, I'll sign up for that.
Sign me up.
Yeah, right. Why wouldn't you, right? If it's Kingdom Hearts related and you love Kingdom Hearts, March Caprice is the place to be. So you made a good
such
choice.
a great community.
Yeah.
So for your stream for March Caprice, what is one thing that people should know before tuning in?
So to give a little background, last year I started a project called The Road to Kingdom Hearts 4, in which I decided that I was just going to go ahead and replay all the Kingdom Hearts games in order to get myself prepared for Kingdom Hearts 4. We took a break a little bit in the latter half of the year, but once I'm done with some current projects, I'll be back to doing that. And this is going to be kind of like an interlude to that, where I'm going to be checking out that Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer for the first time.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Nice. You'll have a
it's
blast
really
with
fun.
that. Yeah, we love the randomizer. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 2 since it came out. I must have beaten that game 30 times now, so I'm excited to actually mix it up for once.
Yeah, it unlocks a whole new layer to it, to be honest with you. Because we are the same. We've played a lot of Kingdom Hearts 2, and you think about the game in a completely different way when you play it with the randomizer. It's really cool. How did you originally get into Kingdom Hearts, Ben?
I've been into Kingdom Hearts since I first saw a couple screenshots of it in a gaming magazine in 2001.
Wow.
So I was like, Final Fantasy and Disney characters, I gotta get in on this.
Yeah.
Classic.
For sure.
Awesome. Well, next question is, what's your favorite Kingdom Hearts and why?
It's gotta be 3. Easily.
My
That
man.
is also,
Nice.
It is also my favorite game, period.
Love it.
Nice.
There were moments playing that where I had literally stood up and cheered.
Yeah.
Like it just this
Cried,
perfect
cheered, everything.
Yeah, it was just this perfect culmination of like, at that point it was what, 16, 17 years of story. And then just finally getting all that kind of closure and development and stuff. Just, perfect.
Yeah. Agreed, 100%. When Yen Sid came down and brings down the thunder on all those Heartless, man, I was out of my seat clapping.
Mm-hmm.
That was a huge moment.
Yeah.
Speaking of huge moments, do you have like an accomplishment or achievement that you've achieved through playing Kingdom Hearts on stream that you cherish the most?
I think honestly, probably the most surprising thing is finishing the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 2 in like maybe 12 hours.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like looking at the number of streams we did for it and how that time broke down, to be like, yeah, that was about 12, 15 hours of gameplay in a game that used to take me 30 to 50 to beat.
Yeah, that's always fun to like try and go through games that like you played as a kid, and then now you're like so much better.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Your
like,
brain's more developed.
I remember this taking longer.
Yeah, because you were just messing around in Port Royal or whatever forever, trying to find secrets and stuff that didn't exist. Classic gaming,
Forgetting you have to talk to Will Turner. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I mean, you have your road to KH4. What is your number one biggest wish for the next KH game?
I'm really hoping, and I know this is going to be a huge long shot, and it's the thing where like I kind of don't want them to do this, but I really want them to do this, is I want to see Spider-Man.
Ooh.
I know,
Okay.
there's hints. We saw like in that first trailer, we saw like a little bit that might be an AT-AT. And it's in the Forge reveal trailer, and it's like, if they're putting Star Wars stuff in, maybe they can sneak some Marvel stuff in too.
What version of Spider-Man would you want?
I mean, any would be fine with me, but if they could somehow make it the Yuri Lowenthal Insomniac Spider-Man, that'd be peak for me.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be sick.
So, we're here for March Caprice. What drew you to apply and be a part of March Caprice this year?
Well, a friend of mine who was in our Union Cross guild. After that game shut down, we all just formed a Discord together, and she was passing the link around me like, hey, anyone who wants to participate in this, I'm participating in it, so go ahead and sign up for it. And I was like, yeah, absolutely, I would love to stream Kingdom Hearts for a big group and be a part of a community like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
I mean, we
all the way back from Union Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been involved for like 4 years now, and so it's a really rewarding thing to be a part of, and you get to meet so many cool people in the community and so many nice people. So no, man, you're in for a treat. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't really had like a big Kingdom Hearts community that I've been a part of, except unless you want to count the GameFAQs days back when Kingdom Hearts 2 was coming out.
Oh yeah.
Hunting for screenshots and rumors.
BHK and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I was around in those days. So that's really it as far as questions we have for you. So why don't we give you the time to kind of tell people where they can find you, where they can find your podcast, and where they can find your stream when it's March Caprice time.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Our podcast, like I said, is called The Gorge with Ben, Sarah, Saturn, and Oates. We're on everything. We're on Apple. We're on iTunes. We're on any of your podcast apps. If you want to find us on Twitch, we're currently doing what we call Final Fantasy VII Remarch, in which we're streaming Rebirth. That's at twitch.tv/The Gorge Podcast. And then from the podcast site, you can just find all of our Discord, our Twitter accounts, and whatnot, and follow us there. Ours is at The Gorge Podcast on Twitter, so follow us there. And yeah, I hope to see you all at the stream. I'm very excited to play Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer. Like I put in the description for it, local KH2 fan excited to play it for the first time randomized.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be a great time. So everybody go check out Ben. Go check out The Gorge. It sounds like a great podcast. I know I'm going to check it out. So go check out his stuff.
Follow right now.
Right, exactly.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, and so go check out Ben, you guys, and the time of the stream is on the screen right now. We don't know when it is as we're recording it, but it is somewhere on the screen and in the description for this video. So please go check out Ben's stream for March Caprice, and that's gonna do it for the streamer reports. Thank you, Ben, for joining us. Thank you, Jason, for being here as always, and may your heart be your guiding key, guys.
Yeah, may your heart be your guiding key. Thanks for having me, you guys.
Thank you. Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Streamer Reports. I'm Mike, one half of the host of the Ansem Report podcast, the longest-running MDA award-winning Kingdom Hearts podcast, by the way. With me, as always, is my brother Jason, who is lagging like crazy right now. And joining us today for the Streamer Reports is AZLink. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. I am AZLink, and you are not.
That is entirely true. I don't know that I can find fault in that logic. So for people who maybe don't know who you are, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself and like what you do?
For starters, I am Arizona-based, hence AZLink. And I am a streamer, YouTuber, cosplayer, prop maker, general nerd, as you can see.
That's a setup.
Oh yeah, I've spent a lot of time and effort on that. Actually, those shields up there were made by me.
Oh, nice.
Oh, snap.
That's awesome.
Dope.
Yeah, this direction. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a lot of fun with it. Actually, I have my book of prophecies here as well.
Oh, love it. Love it.
And I actually met Ray Chase, the voice of the Master of Masters, in my master costume. And in here we got Link, may your heart be your
Yo.
guiding key.
Love it.
So yeah, I also hollowed it out so I can keep stuff in it.
Yeah, that's
That is
awesome.
too
man.
cool.
That's sick.
But yeah, guys, in a nutshell, like I guess that's me.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Going right into March Caprice, before tuning in to your stream, what's one thing people should know?
About the stream, I am a bit of a purveyor of the challenge run, and what I'm going to do is actually a challenge that I've done before, but I'm going to do it on the hardest difficulties now. I'm going to run through without swinging the keyblade.
Okay.
Because there's that stigma, that Kingdom Hearts is, just mash X to win.
For sure.
So
for
I'm
sure.
going to do it without X.
I love it. I love it.
Nice.
I'm a bit curious about
sounds
that.
dope.
I mean, are we just talking like magic? How are we getting through it without swinging the keyblade?
Well, I am not allowed to physically attack anything except for the last swing of a boss, or in
Right.
Kingdom Hearts 2's case, the finisher.
Right.
I am allowed to cast magic, but I'm limiting myself to no healing spells.
Wow.
I can do potions, I can do that sort of thing, but otherwise I'm relying on the duck.
Wow. Yeah. Yikes.
Godspeed.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Hopefully he helps you out. Kingdom Hearts is obviously the whole focus behind March Caprice. How did you originally get into Kingdom Hearts as a series?
I didn't really have Disney Channel growing up, but a lot of my friends did. And so I learned about it through that. I was 12, 13 at the time when Kingdom Hearts originally released. And looking at commercials for it and everything like that, I mean, I had played Final Fantasy 7 and 10. I hadn't beaten them, but I played them. And so I'm looking at it like, all right, how is this going to work? And seeing more and more about it as it got closer to release, I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, this looks neat. This looks like it could actually work. Because I've been a Disney kid forever. Like I believe my first memory of going to the theaters to any movie was Lion King.
Same actually.
Awesome.
Yeah. I remember leaving the theater and being like, I can't believe his dad died. Like, being very sad about that, as like a young kid. Yeah.
That was trauma at 5 years old.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah,
I had already
back then.
No.
right. But I had already had a love for Disney, and I was growing a love for Final Fantasy, and this two worlds, one family, as it were.
Love it.
Heck yeah. Well, you're an OG. Started Kingdom Hearts 1 all the way back when. What is your favorite Kingdom Hearts game and why?
Ooh.
It's a loaded question.
I'd have to say, all in all, Kingdom Hearts 2 has, in my opinion, probably the best combat scheme. Kingdom Hearts 3 was great, don't get me wrong, but I loved the drive forms. When it comes to level design, it's all Kingdom Hearts 3. But when it comes to charm, this may be a bit of a hot take, but it's a bit of a marriage between Birth by Sleep and the original.
Yeah.
Because the original has a lot of little details, but Birth by Sleep, I feel, has a lot of character nuance, which is a little bit interesting to say because that's usually the opposite of what everybody has to say about it, right?
Yeah. That makes sense.
No, I like that take.
But yeah, Terra is my boy. No question.
Good old Terra. Love that guy.
Yes.
So you said, you're kind of on the challenge side of things when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. What's an accomplishment or achievement that stands out to you when streaming Kingdom Hearts in the past?
Well, I've done the no swing challenge before, but I am now attempting it on Proud/Critical with no healing. I guess in terms of streaming Kingdom Hearts, my greatest accomplishment thus far is getting through Kingdom Hearts 1 without using the Keyblade. I started it by doing a no X button run, but in the menus and everything, you need the X button.
Right.
But I did manage to get out of the entire game with less than 300 X button presses.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
That's pretty incredible.
It sounds like a lot, but when you know Kingdom Hearts, it's
No, that's
really
a
not.
whole playthrough.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
300 times only.
That's
Locked
crazy.
all the keyholes. Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
yeah,
And you're
It was
gonna do it
amazing.
again.
yeah. But now I'm gonna do it harder.
Right. That's the
Yeah, no,
Kingdom
that
Hearts
sounds really awesome.
experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much so.
Do it again, but it's harder.
Yeah.
Bit of a different question. When it comes to the next Kingdom Hearts game, whether you want to say like next mainline or if you want to talk about like mobile, Missing Link or something, either or, what is your biggest wish for the next Kingdom Hearts game?
Cereal brand mascots. I'm kidding. But
Oh no, it's
I'm
Toucan
telling you, man,
Sam.
Toucan Sam flies down from the sky and lands on Sora's shoulder. I'm done.
I think it's pretty crazy. We both just pulled Toucan Sam out of nowhere. Like
Yeah, right. I heard that. That was wild.
first the
I
Lion
want to see
King
the Honey
thing, now
Nut
the
Cheerio
Toucans,
be
you know,
boxing Jiminy.
Oh man, a summon from the Winnie the Pooh Keyblade. There we go.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
it, love it.
But I'd say biggest wish is it's already probably a shoe-in, but Star Wars.
Yeah.
I need to see it
Mm.
Mhm.
because
yeah.
I've been a Star Wars fan since I was that big too, you know. And we got an ATST foot.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah. I mean, that's what it looks
Please.
like for sure. So, and a lot of people are just like you're saying, it's a shoe in. It seems like so. And,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm with you. I know some people are negative on it, but man, let's just put it in there. Let's get it going. I'm with you.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So March Caprice. That's why we're all here today. What
Yep.
drew you to apply and be part of March Caprice this year?
What drew me to apply is unironically my favorite YouTube personality. He recently did a video, and at the end, he mentioned you guys, the Spikeghetti Bros, and March Caprice itself. That YouTube personality is Regular Pat.
Oh yes.
Absolutely love his videos. I love his work. He is,
Oh yeah.
again, unironically, my favorite creator on the YouTube platform.
Yeah.
And Twitch, but I'm seldom on there if I'm not streaming myself because I just
Same.
get busy with things.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's one of my favorite internet personalities as a whole. Definitely my favorite YouTuber. And he just got talking about March Caprice, and I'm like, you know what? Let me look into this, see what's going on. And so
Heck yeah.
I just went to marchcaprice.com and found out that a next event was coming up. So I'm like, oh well, let me shoot my shot, see what happens.
Yeah.
And here we are, you know.
Yeah. I'll tell you, man, you're in for a treat because we've been doing it for a few years now, and it's just really cool to see all these creators come together and do a bunch of really cool stuff together, and you make friends and you meet people that maybe you wouldn't have met without it, and so that
Yeah.
and that's what Kingdom Hearts is all about, so
Yeah.
no, man, that's awesome. That I'll have to tell Pat that you said that because he'll get a kick out of that. But yeah, that's all the questions we have for you today. But before we let you go, why don't you tell everybody A, where they can find your stream, and B, where they can find you maybe on social media if they wanted to drop a follow for you.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. You can find my stream at twitch.com/ I believe it's slash or
Mhm.
twitch.tv rather. Wow, okay. I can words.
It's okay.
Yeah, twitch.tv, AZ_link. That's where you can find my streams. On YouTube, youtube.com/@ I am AZLink. TikTok, I'm AZ_link. It's usually AZ_link. Other
right.
things as well.
Yeah. So if they want to
Just try
find you,
AZ_link.
AZ_link.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's a good way to do it. So
You'll see 3 crossed swords and AZ Link. My A is a Triforce. because
Mm.
I'm a Zelda boy through
Right.
and through.
Right.
Heck yeah.
I
Clearly.
think most Kingdom Hearts fans are also Zelda people. That's typical. There's an overlap there for sure. There's a Venn diagram that's pretty big there, so that makes a ton of sense. So we don't know what time the stream is as of this recording, but it is on the screen right now somewhere telling you where to tune in to AZLink. Please do so. It sounds like it's going to be an awesome challenge. Tune in to all the people March Caprice, but today we're talking AZLink. Tune in, check them out. I know I'm going to drop a follow. I wasn't following
already
before,
know.
but I'm going to now. AZLink, thank you for joining us on the Streamer Report. And thank you, everybody,
Thank
for
you,
watching.
gentlemen.
And thank you to March Caprice. And we will see you guys for the next Streamer Report. May your heart be your guiding key. Bye, everybody.
Have fun.
Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Streamer Report. That's right. We're here again. March Caprice sponsored. My name is Mike, and with me, as always, is my brother, Jason. Hello, Jason.
Yo.
We are the hosts of the longest-running Kingdom Hearts podcast, The Ansem Report. I don't know if you have heard of it, but it's a pretty big deal, MDA award-winning, We are joined by Mr. March Caprice himself, Chaineh. Hello, Chaineh.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Jason. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Fun fact, we are all in the same city, but in completely different rooms far away from each other, because that's
It's
how we like
true.
to do things.
Who's true?
But Chaineh, to start this little Streamer Report, why don't you tell the people at home who maybe don't know you who you are and what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. So as mentioned by Michael Spikeghetti himself, I'm Chaineh. I am the guru or the Mr. March Caprice, as some
Some say
people might
guru.
call me. Some say guru. The meaning's the same. But I am one of the organizers behind March Caprice. I've been here since year one. I also do work for other sites like KHWiki, KH Database. I was on the Keyhole years ago. I was on KH13 years ago. And I'm just all around kind of active in different parts of the community, and I just like to have a good time and enjoy the thing that is Kingdom Hearts. So I am an overlooming presence in the Kingdom Hearts community.
You can't get away from this guy.
Right,
You
the
can't.
shadowy organization, its biggest shadow, Chaineh.
It's true. It's true.
Except Pat, because Pat has that hat.
Yeah, if it wasn't for how tall he is,
Yeah.
I might.
He kinda slouches, though.
overshadow him.
Yeah.
He does, but I also don't sit up completely straight, so it's it's
None of us do.
unfortunate.
We're all
Depends on the
gamers. None
day.
of us do.
Yeah, I'm slouched right now.
Yeah.
Same. Just like, yeah, me too. I'm also slouched.
I
But-
posture.
But yeah, I do quite a bit for the community. I also stream maybe twice a year. One of them's for March Caprice. One of them is just when I wake up and I'm like, you know what I haven't done for a while? Stream. Let's do that. But that's kind of my resume, as it were.
Very long, detailed resume.
Chaineh, with this being, the Streamer Report interview for you, as far as your stream goes, what's something that, people should know about your stream in particular before they tune in?
That's a good question. I should I guess tell you what my stream is all about. Why am I streaming for March Caprice?
Right.
So originally I've contributed to March Caprice as an entrant for the past 3 years. The past 3 March Caprices, every March Caprice have done something. This year I had a little trouble coming up with something. And I'm like, streaming seems like an easy category. I've done that before. I can't do art. I can't sing. I cosplay. I can't write. I can't read, whatever. So I'm doing a cosplay thing as well. But I'm like, I can stream. I'll sign up for that. Well, flash forward a few months after I sign up, and I'm like, oh, right. I have to plan this. I have to come up with something. So I lied there, awake in my bed. I thought about Kingdom Hearts as a whole, and maybe some of my hot takes on stuff. And I thought, you know what? You ever think... I lied there in a cold sweat, as I thought, what if Master Xehanort was right? what if Kingdom Hearts this needed to be forged for the world to be better?
Okay.
So what I'm
okay.
doing is kind of a less murderous route in that. There's this website called Infinite Craft. You might have seen this meme or this website pop up in the past month or so. Basically, what it is the website will give you 4 elements. The basic 4 elements: water, fire, air, earth, and you combine things. You combine 2 of those, and it makes a new thing. And then you can take that and combine something else with it, and you keep going, and you can make anything. So I thought, I'm going to make Kingdom Hearts in Infinite Craft.
Oh,
Okay.
In a
okay,
way-
okay.
And I think I'm going to be successful where Master Xander was not. I think I'm going to make Kingdom Hearts.
So you're trying to do what he could not.
Exactly.
Pretty like red pilled, you know, like yo. Xehanort was right.
Exactly. And I think people will start to agree with me once they see my stream. So
Yeah. You're trying to do a common good for the people that they didn't know they needed.
exactly.
Just like March Caprice.
You know, people
Not
need March
sinister.
Caprice. People need
Not
Kingdom
sinister.
Hearts. Not at all. No.
So Chaineh, I think in order to find out when you became this psychopath that wants to create Kingdom Hearts, we need to go back and what's your Kingdom Hearts story? How did you get into Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, yeah. So I wasn't one of those. I always hear the story. The most common story that I hear is like, oh, I saw Kingdom Hearts 1 sitting on the shelf, and I saw Jack Skellington or Goofy on the cover. I thought, what is this? Or I saw the Simple and Clean commercial.
Right.
Well, I don't remember seeing any commercial. I don't remember seeing any advertisement about it. If I did see it, I probably thought it, because I saw like Donald and Goofy and stuff. I probably thought it was a little kids game. Like, yeah, I like more mature games like Crash Bandicoot. So I wouldn't be into like these, you know,
Right.
more mature games for like 11-year-old me. So, but however, I was about it was 2009. Days was just about to come out. My friend had put up a 358 Days Over 2 pre-order poster that he had gotten. For some reason, he got the poster before the game came out. I don't know. And it was new, and I looked at that. I'm like, oh, nice poster. What is that? And his mother was sitting there, and she like she was sitting at the computer, and she turns to me. And she's like, you're not prepared for the answer to that question. And I went, okay. Anyway, I'm head of March Caprice now.
Yeah.
And that other friend hasn't even finished 3 yet. So that's kind of he kind of passed on this knowledge, and I rolled with it, and I picked up speed, and I'm just it's my entire personality now.
You sucked the fun out of it. Yeah.
I did. Yes. I said, what if I took this thing that you liked and I made it worse? And I did that. So, but yeah, he started showing me things like, he kind of introduced Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy to me at the same time. He showed me a lot of like, the big cool flashy scenes, like the end of KH2 Final Mix, where the Birth by Sleep cutscene. He showed me like Yuna's wedding from Final Fantasy X.
Ooh, good scene.
The big like pretty scenes from both series. So I have a lot of memories of sitting at his computer, and he's showing me like, look at this cool cutscene, and I'm like, wow, cool. And I wasn't able to tell the difference at the time between Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts unless like a Disney character was on the screen.
Right.
Like, which one is this? It's like, I've got, at the time 13 Final Fantasies, and I've got 5 or so Kingdom Hearts games to choose from. I can't tell the difference. So
You're right that's a pretty unique origin. Like you said, most people are like, hey, Simple and Clean commercial, or seeing the box at the rental store or something, but getting into it at Days, that's quite an entry point.
To be fair,
So-
he did give me Kingdom Hearts 1 first. I did play them in release
Right.
order.
Well,
Just-
yeah, I guess
yeah,
seeing
okay.
Days as the first, like,
yeah,
yeah.
first exposure.
Right.
Definitely.
Okay, because that kind of leads into what I was gonna ask.
Oh yeah.
Because how you got into Kingdom Hearts was so much different. I wonder, what is your favorite Kingdom Hearts game and why? Like, I wonder if that will switch it up, or if you're just gonna look me dead in the eye and say, Kingdom Hearts 1, Jason, it's the best game ever made.
You know, I don't. There are no Kingdom Hearts games. I feel like I'm one of those few fans where I don't have a Kingdom Hearts game that I hate. I love them all in some different aspect. I love 3. I love 1. I love 2 a days. I would say Dream Drop might be my least favorite, but there's still like magic.
Have you
in it
played
to me.
Recoded?
I have played Recoded, and I love Recoded. I love Recoded. And I can get into a whole tangent and why I think that's a good game, but we'll save that for another day. But the one that I love the most. So that friend of mine that I talked about had started lending me the games. And I didn't. But my first game that I owned, that I got to, take my time on without him asking me like, "Hey, are you done with the game yet? Can I have that back?" The first one was 2. And I feel like that might contribute a lot to why 2 might be my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And this was, of course, on the PlayStation 2. We didn't have final mixes; were Japan exclusive. I'd really, once I heard about the final mixes, I was obsessed with those. But 2 was really kind of the culmination of like summer vacation to me. As a kid, that's such a super important thing. As an adult, it's just the hot season. But like as a kid, that's such an important time in my life. I get to hang out with my friends. I get to play Kingdom Hearts with my friends. And I think Kingdom Hearts 2 really encapsulated that. So that's the nearest and dearest to my heart.
So this one, I know you said you only stream twice a year, and one of them is March Caprice. So this doesn't necessarily mean streaming, but what accomplishment or achievement stands out in your memory the most while playing Kingdom Hearts games?
Are you saying like what accomplishment for the game specifically, or like in the community? Or...
I mean, obviously you run a a big event for Kingdom Hearts that might be pretty rewarding. So I think that would probably count. I think that would probably count as opposed to just like, hey, I beat Sephiroth on level 1,
Right.
But that's valid too. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like, I think that's a really big. I do feel like that is a big achievement. I don't think I can completely attribute that to myself. There's so many other people that like I couldn't do this without. Like any of the other organizers have put in so much work. So that achievement isn't mine alone. That achievement is like ours. So I think something that I considered an achievement other than March Caprice, I'm still super proud of this. This is gonna sound cheesy as heck, but is like the amount of like connections I've made and the amount of friends I have in this community. I had kind of come into this community like not having much of an in. You have these big streamers and these big like names of people that have like done stuff, whether it's like YouTube or streaming or whatever. So coming from like having done nothing to kind of being known as the March Caprice guy. I didn't even know I was known as the March Caprice guy until Reconnect. And they're like, "Oh, you're the March Caprice guy." I'm like, "I guess I'm one of them." Like, all right, sure. But just seeing all the connections I made, like I've been able to do so many cool things because of the friends I've had that I've made through this series. Like, I've been able to like consult with like people with some people that I look up to, like David Russell. Like he shows me some of his like music that he's working on early, and because we're friends, he's like, "Hey, look, listen to this cool beat." I'm like, "Oh, this is so cool." And Pat will like consult me on like, "Hey, I have this cool idea for a video. What do you think? Do you want to be in it?" And I'm like, "Oh, sure." You guys have invited me to the podcast. Guides has let me. I think one of the coolest parts was being able to present an award for the Million Dreams Awards at Reconnect. I think that was kind of kind of peak, not gonna lie.
I can hear you yelling it in my head, like in my dreams, dude. It was just.
Thank you. But yeah, so anytime anybody like gives me an opportunity to like do something for them, it's like that's such a good like that's an accomplishment on its own.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree wholeheartedly with you on everything you said there, because that's probably been my favorite thing about all this too, is just getting to know everybody and meeting all these cool people. And I don't want to say like feeling like an insider necessarily, but like, yeah, like you said, like, oh, regular Pat is messaged you about something, or Chaineh or whoever, you know what I mean? And that's just really cool. I agree 100%.
Yeah, it feels nice to be included in KH is like a very inclusive community.
Yes.
It can be really good at that, I think, and I think that's why I stick around with it, you know, is that it's so good at being that the nice friendly community. And I don't know a lot of other groups of people or fandoms, if you will, that have a March Caprice thing or like a reconnect thing. Like I know Final Fantasy has like KuboCon, and we've actually seen some other fandoms that have a March Caprice-esque thing, like Undertale. We discovered at the same time as March Caprice 1 had their own like showcase type of thing, but it's different. So we're like such a unique community that I love so much.
100%.
This next question is a bit more in like a totally different direction, because it has more to do with the, you know, like either playing the game or like it's basically just what is your biggest wish for the next Kingdom Hearts game? Now, whether you want to say for KH4 or whether you want to say for Missing Link, up to you.
Oh gosh, what do I want? I'm somebody that's easily satisfied. So just you know, give me a Kingdom Hearts game, I'll play it. Like I said, I'll play Recoded, I'll play VCast, whatever, you know.
Anything, please.
Anything. I think, and I haven't, you know, I'm not a big theory person, so I'm not gonna say something like, oh, I really want Maleficent to come back and just like bonk Pete over the head with a giant Ratatouille Power Rangers stick. I don't know. That was a weird sentence. Anyway,
that was like pressing the middle thing on your when you're texting, like letting it finish the sentence for you.
That was like a Mad Lib.
It felt like
I don't know what happened there.
If you ever find out, let me know.
Okay, yeah, I'll analyze it for you.
Thanks. But I don't, you know, I'm not a big theory guy. I don't have these big and shout out to the people that are and have that imagination. I don't have that that skill and that kind of like mentality. So my thing, especially since I'm kind of a gameplay oriented person, and once again, this is gonna sound so generic, but I want it to be fun. You know, I always worry that the next Kingdom Hearts game is going to I'm not going to have fun with it. That's my biggest fear. Is that I'm going to pick up someday I'm going to pick up a Kingdom Hearts game. I'm going to play it and I'm going to be like, I didn't like that, you know. And that's you know, these games being fun and these connections I made are what keeps me here. But if the games stop being fun, like, what am I gonna do with my life? I've invested so many like skill tree points into Kingdom Hearts. What the hell am I gonna do?
It's too late to respec, dude.
Shit. But yeah, so my biggest one is that it's going to be fun. I'll add a little bonus thing. I really want to see new music from the next Kingdom Hearts game. 3 had a lot of reused music. And I'm a big music person when it comes especially to the Kingdom Hearts series. So I would love to see where the musical narrative goes from here and what Shimomura or some of these other composers like Sekido Ishimoto and Kamioka can kind of like make with this series.
Yeah, I think because it was so long between 2 and 3 that they definitely leaned on the nostalgia aspect of the music at that point.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
it makes sense, but now that we're past that, I think we need to see some new tunes. We need to hear some new tunes. If they could
Yeah.
make us see it, that would be crazy. But hearing some new songs from Shimamura and the whole crew, even Ishimoto, would be great. I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. He's
So
had a couple of bangers, so I won't knock
yeah,
him
he's done all
completely.
right. You know,
He's alright. He's alright.
we're not talking The World Ends With You, Ishimoto. We're talking
No.
Kingdom Hearts 3 Ishimoto. Yeah.
Yeah.
This next question, we have to ask it a little differently just because of the nature of who you are to March Caprice. But
Yeah, sure.
the question is typically what drew you to apply to be part of March Caprice, and you've kind of already
Okay,
touched on that. But I guess with you specifically, what what's the story behind March Caprice kind of starting or you being involved in that?
Mm-hmm. I feel like all my answers have been long-winded, and this is going to be the most long-winded answer
Yeah,
yet
yeah,
again.
probably, but that's okay. I'll edit you down. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
I'll edit
good.
you in post.
Oh, perfect. All right. I think what started March Caprice for me, first of all, KSM is the one that came up with this idea. He had messaged me one day, was like, "Hey, I want to do a Kingdom Hearts con." I told him, "No, I'm not going to help you with this."
Good luck.
Hilarious 5 years later in retrospect. But he's like, I want to do a Kingdom Hearts con. And I said, I got too much on my plate. I don't really want to do that. Good luck. I'll support you in whatever you do. Maybe help out here and there, but I'm not going to take it over. Flash forward a bit. He started, I don't remember how we started this, but we had actually formed a completely different group than the people that started March Caprice 1. And we were going to come up with a Kingdom Hearts con. It was going to be an IRL con. It was actually going to be called Reconnect. Or we were going to like pronounce it Reconnect.
Con.
Not as because it was going to be an IRL con type of thing. Didn't work out, fell through. We ditched the project, whatever. And then from that group of people, a few different other people, and like David Russell's a part of that, KSM, myself, we were like, hey, what if we did that again? What if we tried again? And since then, the pandemic happened. We obviously IRL con off the table. So we're like, okay, what if we did that again, but we had an online one? Me joining this and me helping come up with these ideas was a result of one, the new friends that I made and the new connections that I made, and having a passion to do something for the Kingdom Hearts community. Two, wanting to do something for humanity as a whole and to take people's mind off the IRL BS that's happening. And three, we want to do something fun. So it's and we want to see. We felt like 4 years ago the landscape. It's wild to think that was only 4 years ago, but the landscape for the Kingdom Hearts community felt completely different. The people that were the most dominating, we felt like weren't doing. How do I say this very carefully? The people that dominated the Kingdom Hearts space felt like they were kind of like in another world, in another tier above everyone else. And we're like, how do we lift up people, especially like women and people of color? Like, how do we lift these people up and give these people a platform and kind of narrow that gap a little bit, you know? So part of it also came from let's give people a platform that don't normally have a platform.
Dude, like you were saying that, and it was playing like the title theme for Ocarina of Time in my in my headphones. I was like, I was about to tear up, dude.
Yeah. Well, good. That I think that tells me it was a little successful. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. Ocarina of Time theme's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
I just cry. Yeah.
You did well, but that might have done the heavy lifting, you know.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Well, Chaineh, thank you so much for joining us on the Streamer Report. Last thing I'll ask of you today is obviously we don't know when exactly your stream is going to be, but I'm guessing it's on the screen in text right now. I'm sure that's how we're going to handle that.
Yeah, I can see it right now. It's right there.
Or worst case scenario, it's in the description. But why don't you tell people where they can find your stream and where they can find you maybe on social media if they wanted to follow you and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah. So I have a link tree that makes everything easier. However, that's a lot harder to say IRL. So I'll go through everything individually. Look me up on Twitter or no, it's Twitter. The Chaineh at the Chaineh Fire. That's where you'll get all my updates about if I ever stream. That twice a year. I'll update you there. That's kind of my main social media. If you want to find out about my streams only and you don't want to hear me talk about my hot takes, you can follow me at twitch.tv/Chaineh. That's CHAINEH. If you pronounce it, you can add more H's, but on Twitch, it is only one H. And you can find out about my March Caprice stream specifically at marchcaprice.com, probably /schedule. We don't have that. We haven't built that page yet, but go to marchcaprice.com and you'll see my stream along with everyone else's and every other event that's going on this weekend. So be sure to enjoy.
All right. Chaineh, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thanks for having me.
the one and only Chaineh, or Chaineh, if you're nasty. Thank you for watching this session of the Streamer Report. We will see you guys for more. Again, I don't know what order these are in, so this could be the last one. This could be the first one. We don't know. But either way, may your heart be your guiding key. Happy March Caprice.
Happy March Caprice.
Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Streamer Report. I almost forgot what this is called. Hi, everybody. I'm Mike, and that's Jason. And we're the co-hosts of the longest-running Kingdom Hearts podcast, The Answer Report. And we're here to talk to KHGirl. Hi, KHGirl.
Hi, how are ya?
I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. That was a weird sentence. As you can see, we're really good at the Streamer Report thing. We're really killing it. Before we get into kind of the interview here today, why don't you tell the people at home kind of who you are and what you do?
Hey, everybody. I'm KHGirl. I'm a part-time streamer. I do VTubing sometimes, and mostly what I like to do is I mostly play RPG games, but my true passion, my one and only passion is and will always be Kingdom Hearts.
Love it. Love it.
Sweet.
We are the same.
Yeah, absolutely. Love Kingdom Hearts. What's one thing that people should know about your stream before they tune in?
So basically what I'm going to be doing for March Caprice this year is I'm just going to be playing some Melody of Memory, which is basically a rhythm style game, but it's to about, I want to say 30 to 40% of all the Kingdom Hearts songs, because if you put all the Kingdom Hearts songs in the game, it's going to be one jam-packed game.
Right. We can only dream, right? That they would put
Where's the
every
DLC?
song in.
Exactly. Where's the DLC?
Right. Come on, Square Enix. What are we doing? Okay. So you're playing Melody of Memory. But that kind of leads me to like a different kind of question. How did you get into Kingdom Hearts? You said it's your number one love, your passion. How'd you get into it originally?
It was actually years and years ago. Growing up, I used to always go to my aunt's house to play with one of my cousins, and he's older than me, so he had all these PlayStation games that I never heard of before, and one of them I saw was Kingdom Hearts 1. So I took it, I looked at the back, and I said to myself, that sounds like a fun game. I'm going to look into that. And funny enough, I actually started the Kingdom Hearts series, started with the Kingdom Hearts 2, and then started 1.
Okay. That's awesome.
I wonder if this will change what your answer is. What is your absolute favorite Kingdom Hearts game and why?
2.
It's always going to be 2, just because we kind of see more about the story in terms of like, so anyone who's actually played Kingdom Hearts, doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, you go in that order, or you do in chronological order. Anyone who's played 3, 5, 8 in 2 days kind of understands the organization. We were originally introduced to the organization in Chain of Memories, but in 3, 5, 8 in 2 days, we got to see more about the organization, what they're doing, and stuff like that. So at the end of 3, 5, 8 in 2 days, we learned what happened to we see what happens to Roxas, and then during 2 we kind of see what happened to him after his fight with Riku, and we see him kind of gain his memories of when he was in the organization, plus he's also having memories of Sora, and then we kind of go through the story of Sora actually trying to fully defeat the organization, and I thought that was a really good kind of like middle game, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, for sure.
So the organization stuff's your favorite?
Mostly Axel. I love Axel.
Yeah.
He's my favorite. He's my favorite.
Awesome. Awesome. Can you tell us back to like your streaming? Can you name like an accomplishment or like an achievement that stands out to you in your memory during like streaming Kingdom Hearts or just playing Kingdom Hearts in general?
Actually, my biggest accomplishment was actually during the March Caprice a couple years ago. I was doing Dream Drop Distance, and I think it was on Proud Mode. I think it was. I defeated the secret boss and got the Ultima Keyblade.
Yeah, that's not an
Nice.
easy thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was actually one of the most difficult battles I've ever played, just because with 358 in 2 days, you can't take the Keyblades with you when you start a new game. So
Right.
getting the Ultima Keyblade is basically like the final accomplishment of that game, and I've never actually defeated any of the quote-unquote secret bosses, except
Ooh.
for a couple of them in 3. Like in 1, I never defeated Sephiroth. I never defeated the mystery guy in 2. Never defeated Sephiroth again because no, but
Well, that's
It's-
awesome.
no,
You were
but
able
I
to do it during March Caprice a couple
Yeah.
years ago. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Definitely.
So a little bit different question here. What would be your biggest wish for the next Kingdom Hearts game?
besides for it to come out sometime in the next 10 years.
Real.
I would like to have more Disney worlds, if anything. I mean, in my personal opinion, I think we have enough Final Fantasy characters in the game. And going into that, I would like the Gullwings to have a more story to the to their characters, because in 2 we only saw them as little pixies and they
Mm.
didn't have much of a story. So I mean, that was good because we kind of
That'd be cool.
introduced to everything like that. But no, I would love to see more. I would like to see more Disney worlds, because we know of 4 of the new princesses of Hearts. So we're missing 3, and there are so many Disney princesses. So there are so many to choose from.
Mm.
Definitely.
Do you have like a number one Disney movie that you would want to see?
Princess and the Frog. Love that movie to death. It's
Good
actually
movie.
probably my second favorite. My first one will always be Mulan. But if I were to choose and hope to have a new Disney World in the Kingdom Hearts 4, I would definitely choose Princess and the Frog.
Love it. Love it. So, you've obviously participated in March Caprice before this year. What has kind of drawn you to sign up and participate in March Caprice?
It's sort of more with the fact that I don't know a whole lot of Kingdom Hearts fans, like where I am. There's no like big organization and more like big fan base where I am. So just having the opportunity to be part of something like this in such a grand spec of things, to see Kingdom Hearts fans from all over the world show off what they can do, show off their knowledge, and just show off their love of Kingdom Hearts it's just fantastic.
That's what it's all about.
Agreed. 100%. So that's all the questions we actually have for you today. Pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
What I'd like you to do now is kind of share where people can catch your stream, and then maybe any other social media you want to share with everybody so they can follow you and check you out.
Sure. So if you definitely want to catch my stream during March Caprice, my Twitter handle is, and this is gonna be no surprise to anybody, Kingdom Hearts Girl. I'll be announcing it before the stream even starts. And if you want to catch my Discord, it's at Sakura3401, and then I also have a Discord, Kingdom Hearts Girls Keyblade Wielders. So definitely check all that out if you want to see more of my about what I do. If you want to catch any of my streams, I also have a YouTube where I have put all of my streams that I have done before. And so it's just KHGirl. The ad handle is at KHGirl7647. But yeah. If anybody wants to check out my stuff, you're more than welcome to see what I've done before, see what I'm doing now, and yeah, definitely check everything out.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Thank you, KHGirl, for sitting down with us for this quick interview. We really appreciate it. Go check out KHGirl's stream during March Caprice. We As of recording, we don't know what date it is, but I guarantee it's like
It'll
on
be
the
down
screen
below.
right now. It is, I promise.
Maybe up above.
Or maybe above
Maybe-
us.
I
It
don't
might be on the
know.
side. It could be like, maybe it's scrolling
over my
across the
face.
screen really fast. It's on
Who
Jason's
knows?
Right in
face.
the middle. Maybe it's right in the middle.
Yeah,
Who
maybe
knows?
it's right in the middle. We don't know. But it will be on there. So go check out her stream. KHGirl, again, thank you. And we'll see you guys next time for the next streamer report. May your heart be your guiding key.
Thanks, guys.
Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the streamer reports for March Caprice. I'm Mike, and with me, as always, is my brother Jason. Hi, Jason.
Hiya, hiya.
We're the longest running Kingdom Hearts podcast hosts. I said that kind of weird, but you get the idea. The Answer Report podcast, what we do. But here for March Caprice, we're interviewing people who are streaming during March Caprice. And here today, we have Zakal from Kingdom Hearts Productions. Hey, Zakal, how's it going?
Hello, hello. It's going pretty well.
Awesome, awesome. For maybe the people at home who might not know you, why don't you tell everybody who you are and what you do?
So I am the lead director. I'm producer over at Kingdom Hearts Productions. We're a team that works on music remixes and AMVs for those remixes, as well as some longer form skits and series and stuff like that.
Awesome, awesome.
So for your stream for March Caprice, what is one thing people should know before tuning in?
They should know that there's going to be a lot of fantastic new music being displayed for the first time there. For some of it, the second time, because there will also be stuff that bleeds over into the concerts for our members who are a part of our team and are participating in the concerts. Some of their stuff is also going to be featured on our stream.
Oh, awesome, awesome.
That's awesome.
We're big music fans around here, so that's music to my ears, literally. So how did you originally get into Kingdom Hearts?
So for me, some of my first experiences with Kingdom Hearts was like watching like my older sister play Kingdom Hearts when I was like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. And then kind of got back into it around the time that Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out and everything got released onto Xbox because that's what I had at the time. And I went back through, played everything I could, even got stuff on emulators. I own the original games too, but I did play them on emulators because personally I just thought the experience would be better and just have been super passionate about it since.
Love it, love it. Yeah, don't let Nintendo hear about the emulators, and I think you'll be okay.
That's awesome.
I have fully legal purchased copies. I can show them. I totally just downloaded the ROMs myself. Don't worry.
We believe you. We believe you.
Well, that's awesome. I've never heard. Oh, I got back into it, and the Xbox version is what like made it easier too. So that's
Yeah,
cool. That's
yeah,
cool to know.
yeah.
Shout out the Xbox homies. So what is your favorite Kingdom Hearts game and why?
So personally for me, it's Recoded, and I know a lot of people would kind of give me flack for that, but personally, I just had the most fun like XP grinding during that game, and like unlocking future leveled up versions of abilities and stuff like that was just constant discovery and new experience. It was super fun to me personally.
Yeah, I don't know that we're the biggest Recoded fans in the world, but I think
I hate that game. I just will straight up say I hate that game.
But I think, Jason, you'd agree that was probably your favorite part of it was like the grind.
The
and
level up system
the
is
level up
definitely
system.
the coolest part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hands down.
So there's even when you don't, there's ways to connect and find ways to agree on things for sure.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
So I know I don't know how often you guys stream over there, but what's a stream or something that you guys have accomplished over there that's Kingdom Hearts related that is a good memory for you guys or something that you're proud of?
Honestly, the warehouse series that we're currently working on is kind of a parodied version of The Office, but set like with Organization 13 and
Love
like a
it.
shipping fulfillment warehouse, which is just kind of a funny concept that we came up with at one point when we were script writing and kind of idea crafting for another series that we may do in the future at some point. Working on that is always kind of fun and includes a lot of our voice actors, and may have some sneak previews with it during the whole music stuff during our stream, but we'll see how that goes with followed up production this month. But yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. So looking towards the future of Kingdom Hearts, what is your number one biggest wish for the next Kingdom Hearts game?
I want tons of live action Disney properties. I think that'd be fantastic. I I know a lot of people have said like Marvel stuff could be cool. I think it could be, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that ties into, does it go into the movie stuff? And I don't know if I wanted to delve too much into connecting with the MCU.
Mhm.
It'd be nice if it kind of stood standalone. But Star Wars, obviously with that ATSD foot, hoping that would be in there.
Yeah, we're crossing our fingers in the same way. Actually, that's we've asked that question to a lot of different people, and that's been like the answer is Marvel/Star Wars. I think a lot of people are excited to see that. So what drew you guys to kind of apply to be part of March Caprice in the first place?
Well, this would be our third time participating. So honestly, at this point, just kind of continuing that tradition of something we work for every year. Because first year we did a video entry and we're in the concert. Last year was more so just concert stuff. This year, wanting to put on a live show, kind of give it our own flavor and build a whole thing around it. It's just, I don't know, a project we enjoy being a part of every year.
Awesome. Same. We're samesies, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here right now. Yeah. So I mean,
March Caprice is all right.
Yeah, it's okay. I guess we can do it. But so that's really all the questions we have for you. Why don't you take some time to tell people where they can find your stream, and B, where they can find your guys' stuff outside of that?
Yeah, so the stream will be simulcast on both Twitch and YouTube. So for Twitch, it'll be on my Twitch, which is just twitch.tv/Zekall, XEKALL. And then on YouTube, if you just search up Kingdom Hearts Productions or at Kingdom Hearts Productions, you're able to find our YouTube there, and we'll be scheduling the stream whenever the schedule comes out for it. And that's where one of the simulcast options will be for that as well.
Awesome. Yeah, so we don't know right now as of recording, but somewhere on the screen, you'll be able to see what time and where the stream is. I don't know where we're putting it, but it's somewhere, and we'll have that up right now. So you guys go check out Zekall on Twitch and also Kingdom Hearts Productions on YouTube, so you guys can check out the stream. It sounds like it's going to be a good time. I know I'm going to try to make it there. I can't speak for Jason. He might be too busy, but I'm definitely going to try to make it there. And
go follow. I just followed right now.
Yeah, go drop a follow. And thank you, Zekall, for joining us, man. It's been a blast.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So go check
nice
out
to
that
meet you.
stream, guys, and then go just follow. Like Jason said, thank you so much for tuning into this streamer report, and may your heart be your guiding key. Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Streamer Reports. That's right, the March Caprice sponsored Streamer Reports. I'm Mike, one half of the host of the Ansem Report podcast, the longest running Kingdom Hearts podcast, by the way. And with me, as always, is my brother Jason, the other half. Hi, Jason.
Hello.
And with us today for the Streamer Report is Faux Synder. And I was so nervous I was going to say that wrong. I don't know why. It's the easiest thing to say.
That's okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a time when someone has pronounced it the way that I pronounce it, but I honestly go by anything. You call me a name, I will respond to it.
Love it. Love it. So we're going to ask you a couple questions today because you are streaming at some point here in March Caprice, and we want the people to get to know you a little bit. So why don't we start with you kind of tell the people at home who you are and what you do?
Awesome. Well, my name is Faux Synder. I think I'm most known in the Kingdom Hearts fandom as an artist. I have done quite a few comics in the past, most notably Pokemon Hearts, where I combine Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts, my two loves. But I've also done a few animatics. I've played the game. I've been on a few interviews with individuals like BioRoxys, all kinds. But I'm a variety streamer, playing anything from Final Fantasy to Genshin Impact. And I just always have had a lot of Kingdom Hearts. And I doodle it and voice act sometimes too.
Love it. Love it. You were nominated at Reconnect, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for my merchandise. Yes. Yeah,
Love
I was nominated for the merch, which I love designing. It's super fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, congrats to that.
Yeah.
What's one thing about your stream that people should know before tuning in?
Well, as a voice actor, I like to make a lot of funny voices and will slip into random accents. So just be prepared for silliness. Yeah, so my plan is, I don't know if anyone's familiar with Gardic phone, but basically it's kind of like the telephone game where you start with one sentence on one end, and by the time it gets to the other end, it's something completely different. Gartic Phone is that, but drawing, and so you can do different prompts. And typically, by the end of it, it becomes this weird amalgamation of images that you try to figure out where it came from. So we're going to be doing that with Kingdom Hearts, with quite a few Kingdom Hearts artists in the community. Taking prompts and suggestions from the audience, all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm sure there'll be many memes to come from it.
Eggshell cat rainbow.
Eggshell cat rainbow.
Eggshell cat rainbow, yeah. I mean, it was not defined which part was rainbow, so it could have been the egg, or it could have been the cat, yeah, right.
Kitty rainbow just hatched. The world is
We just hatched the rainbow cat. That's beautiful.
Every time a cat, like every time a VTuber, raises money for charity, a rainbow cat hatches.
Rainbow cat hatches from its shell.
Every dollar you donate, this is what's happening.
Oh, there's a rainbow cat. I love those eyes.
That sounds awesome. One thing that's
That sounds
great about
fun.
that game is like it doesn't matter if you're a really good artist or not. It actually makes it better sometimes if you're not. So that's one of the I'm not super into like drawing games because I'm not a super great artist, but Gartic Phone's a lot of fun. So that's awesome. That'll be a blast.
Yeah, I describe it as karaoke but for art.
Love that. That's great. I'm gonna steal that if that's okay.
Yeah, because it's not about it's not about doing good. It's about having a good time.
Exactly. So how did you get into Kingdom Hearts?
Oh gosh, so I am a child of the 90s, so I grew up on it. One of the first things that I drew, I used to do, basically I would take box art and just try to draw a copy of it. And that was kind of one of the ways that I taught myself how to draw, was just like taking pictures of anime or games and things that I liked, and I would try to draw it. And I was actually looking back at one of my old notebooks from when I was maybe like 11 or 12, and it was the KH1 box art. And
awesome.
so it's just
That's
been a part
cute.
of my life forever. I kind of, college and stuff makes it difficult. And then there was such that drought between 2 and 3, aside from DDD, which is my favorite game. Because it's just Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts. But when KH3 came out, I just went all in. I got to go to the World of Trace Orchestra, and that was wonderful. And I've just been making content and things ever since. So I just kind of had a resurgence after that, but it's always been a part of my life.
Love it.
I think that's what's so cool is like so many people like getting back into it over time.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a series for a long time, and maybe not as active for as long as we'd like, but it that provides people to take time to go revisit old games and check that stuff out. You kind of already answered this next question, but what Kingdom Hearts game is your absolute favorite and why?
Okay, well, DDD, because again, I think that was when one of the longest droughts that I remember was between 2 and DDD, because I didn't have the PSP or whatever it was, so I never played Birth by Sleep, like any of that.
Yeah.
So I had a 3DS though, so I got DDD and was like, Kingdom Hearts, I haven't seen this in years. And it was just, like I said, Pokemon, but with Kingdom Hearts. So what's not to love? You can pet Meow Meow, and you get to create dragons, and Riku's in it, and you can play as Riku, and he's my favorite character. So it's just, there's nothing bad about DDD except for the drop system. When you drop during a boss battle because you didn't ring the drop me knots. But other than that, it's fun.
Yeah, it's a great game. We're actually big DDD supporters here, so you're in the right room for sure.
DDD enjoyers,
Good.
rise
Yes,
up.
yes. Oh yes. So, I mean, one of the best worlds, Symphony of Sorcery. Come on.
Right.
Honestly, yeah. I get so much serotonin just thinking about DDD in general. We have like a great way to word. Like I'm reading how we have this worded, and I'm like not a fan of it anymore. So bear with me. Bear with me. What is an accomplishment or achievement that stands out in your memory from having played Kingdom Hearts, whether it was on stream or not?
I mean, most recently, I think last year before last, I did a streamathon for one of my anniversaries. And the goal was to, basically, I would do a live voice acted version of the finale of Dark Road.
Mm.
And so I have that stream and uploaded on my VOD channel, and I basically had the chat tell me which accents to give which character. So we had like Valley Girl Ericus and old man Vor, and it was just really cute to like, and I did it live on stream, and it was just super fun, and I got to use a lot of my voice acting experience and my deep love of I love Dark Road and everything related to Union Cross, anything like that. And it was just neat to see the people in the chat interacting too. So it was sort of an accomplishment of all kinds of things. So just being in the community and using my love of voice acting and bringing the characters to life because, you know, it's not voice acted. So
If anyone finds themselves lost in the darkness, I want to be a beacon that guides them back. Aww, I see. Hey! Are you laughing at me? No, it's the perfect dream for you. I mean, think about it. Knowing you, if you wound up wandering into the darkness, you'd try to escape on your own and just end up heading deeper in. But not if I were around to rescue you. You're welcome, buddy. It's true that running away isn't my forte. Unlike someone I know. Thanks for always being there. I'm the best, right? They're so cute!
Right.
Except for Damo's wonderful creation, which I also got to be a part of. I was Envy in the
I didn't know
version that Damo did. Yeah, so I was very
that's sick.
honored to be a part of that wonderful project. It was great. Can't wait for the Dark Road version. Yes.
But that's so funny with the voice acting version, because like we had done a similar thing where it's like, oh, Baldur is Mickey Mouse, and how the hilarity that ended up happening because of that. right?
Yeah, it was very menacing Mickey Mouse at one point. And you know, we didn't know it was going to turn that way, so it was pretty funny. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts games that are newer, what would be your biggest wish or want for the next Kingdom Hearts game? Whether you take that as Missing Link or Kingdom Hearts 4 is up to you.
Well, obviously, Missing Link is probably going to come out before KH4. But, you know, I'm a big Pokemon Go player, as you can probably assume. So I just like the idea of the community getting back together again that Missing Link will bring, you know?
For sure.
Because you don't have to leave, which is nice for people that don't live in areas where there are a lot of other people. They can still get the things that they need. But I just like the idea of, you know, going and meeting up with other Keyblade wielders and, you know, beating up a big boss, you know, trading medals. Like I just like, again, the community aspect of it, because that's one of my favorite things about Kingdom Hearts is the community. You know, for a game that goes so many years without having updates, or most of the updates are just remakes like of the previous game, it's nice to be able to engage with other people, you know, who have it's the same game, but everyone has different experiences with it, and it's nice to just experience it together. So I think that's my biggest hope, is that it is something that we can interact with and have fun with and play. And if anything, maybe it'll get people that don't know Kingdom Hearts into it because it's a mobile game. And, you know, the other mobile game, you know, you interacted with people somewhat, but it wasn't like you didn't go out there and go and do. And as for KH4, you can probably guess, I just want DDD2. Get me going into dreams, bring my Komori bat back.
Love it.
Yes, I need the frogs back.
Yeah, we're big fans of the frogs. And why can't I think of Pog Mini Greg's like actual name?
It's the lamb. I don't remember.
Tama Sheep?
Yep.
Yeah. I have a friend who loves Tama Sheep. Like I've done so many like variants of Tama Sheep for every season. There's a Tama Sheep for everything these days.
Love it.
You know, we're doing this for March Caprice. What is it that drew you to apply to be a part of March Caprice?
Oh, well, I spoke a little bit about the community before, but I think March Caprice is sort of the antithesis of the community coming together, because it brings together all the different parts that makes the community great. So whether it's art or whether it's writing, music, that's one of my favorite parts. Like I was so lucky. I missed the concert soiree last year, but I streamed it the day after, and so many of the artists came on, and we watched it together, and they gave behind the scenes on how they made their work, and that's what I love.
That's
And I
sick.
think, yeah, and I think that's what March Caprice allows. Like, it allows to showcase all the different parts, and especially things like this, like the streamer report, and the infomercial for the merch makers like me. It just helps to highlight people from everywhere. You don't have to have a particular number of followers, or you have to like certain level of talent, like things like that. It's all just about celebrating what you love with who you love, and it's always nice to see the timeline, like on Twitter and everything, like just be covered with Kingdom Hearts things again. I'm like, yes, my people.
It's just like people meeting people.
Yeah.
You could almost say that March Caprice is the Gartic phone of Kingdom Hearts events. Full circle.
Yeah.
Brought it full circle.
Yes.
Because it's not about talent or anything
No,
like that.
it's
It's
about
about having
having fun.
fun.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
You see, that invitation came with a time limit. March Caprice is about to end, and so is our time in this world. I'm afraid I have to say goodbye. Looks like your body's already starting to go back. I know you want to stay, but don't worry. Thank you. We'll meet each other again, and you'll see all the friends you made here, too. Ho ho! If your hearts are connected, there's no distance, no time can keep you apart. Keep them in your thoughts. I guess this is it then. Thank you. I don't want to say goodbye, but I'll see you around. And well, something about March Caprice. It went too fast.
We have one more little question for you. And obviously we don't know the date and time that your stream is going to happen yet, but it's probably right on the screen right now, right?
Oh,
right
yeah.
below
If
us,
you look
right?
up there, maybe,
But-
or down there, or maybe there.
Yeah, it's somewhere. It's somewhere on the screen. But why don't you tell people, A, where the stream's happening, and then where else people can find you if they want to check you out even outside of March Caprice?
Yeah, sure. So I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. And it's twitch.tv/Faux Synder, spelled not the way you would expect, but FAUXSYNDER. And if you want to find me, you can find me pretty much any socials, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. If you look up Foxy Doodles or Faux Synder, any of that, you'll find me there. On Twitter is at the Faux Synder, because surprisingly the name was taken, and so I had to put the in front of there.
No way.
I know. I was like, what? So yeah, I had to put the in there. But yeah, honestly, if you look up Faux Synder spelled that way, I'm probably the only one that comes up.
Thank you so much for being on the Streamer Report. Full disclosure, everybody at home, this is the first one we did, and it went great. So
Yeah, it did.
we'll see you guys for more Streamer Reports, unless this is the last one they post. So I don't know, the timeline's messy. But thank you for being on and talking to us, and everybody should go check out Fox Snyder's stream. It's going to be a blast. I love Gartic Phone. You guys should go check it out. And we'll see you guys later for more Streamer Reports. May your heart be your guiding key.